I know that that's a common phrase, but when I hear that, the first thing I think of is Monty Python. Has has my screen changed? No, it hasn't. I'm wondering if that happens because I pull up text edit. Let's try that again. I'm gonna close text edit. Do do do. Text edit. Nope. All right. Today, Paul Pal. I went to an audio medium to find out if they could divine what was wrong with my audio problem. No. I'm all caught up. Spoilers for Widow's Bay airing now on Apple TV.com. On Apple TV. It used to be Apple TV Plus, but they've dropped the Plus. Okay. There's a newer episode that dropped last night. Yeah. I mean, technically it comes out on Wednesdays, but for some reason it was available last night, so I watched it. Hey. And then you can get to go watch the latest episode of which is turning out to be a really great show. It's nice to have something to look forward to watch every week. I'm on a Discord with a bunch of nerds, and one of the guys was he was a big proponent of Widow's Bay right at the launch, and so that's how I first heard about it. I second heard about it from you last week. Katie Dippold. Matthew Reese. Oh yeah, Hiro Murakami. Yeah, he like directed almost every episode of Atlanta, I believe. Yeah, and this is the first time I've ever seen him in a comedic role. Yeah. What they're doing, yeah, what they're doing is actually one of the reasons why Ghostbusters is actually one of my favorite films because they're playing the drama, they're playing the horror, they're not playing the comedy. So in Widow's Bay, they're saying funny lines, but they're not winking at the camera while they're doing it. I'll have to look it up because I have no idea. Are you talking about the Paul Feig Ghostbusters or the newer like Kid Busters? I don't know. It's yeah, she wrote it, which is funny because that's I would to continue my thread about why I think Ghostbusters worked. One of the things I didn't like about the Lady Ghostbusters was that they winked at the camera. For me, at least, when they would say the fun, they didn't play the horror, and they played to the comedy, and of course that they were all women. But yeah, I don't know. Like I haven't seen the newer Ghostbusters to actually know to talk to how they're playing the comedy. Like, are they playing it as a comedy or are they playing it as a horror? Yeah, yeah, no, no, no. But that's what I mean. Like, is did the new Ghostbusters learn that lesson from Paul Feig's Ghostbusters that Katie Dippold probably learned when making Widow's Bay? Yes. Yes. For me, I don't know if that's a. I don't know if that's a. Yeah, that's a common thing. Right. Correct. Yeah. Yes. I don't know if it's in retrospect what she thinks, but I was just I was I was just continuing the thought in terms of the newer Ghostbusters, the Kidbusters, and if they learned that lesson. For me, at least. I don't know if they're. Yeah, 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 yeah. Murakai, I believe, is how you pronounce it. I'm gonna look it up to make sure I get that right. Murai. I added an extra syllable. It's just Murai. Maybe. This is episode 534. I I don't know. If I saw the name, I'd probably recognize it, but I don't know it offhand. Okay. A lot of horror does make me laugh. Right. Yeah. And it makes you feel for that character because we saw that episode from her point of view. And, she, having committed everything that she did, is absolutely horrified at the fact. Felt like she had no control over it. The Necronomicon should. It's bound in human flesh. Early Clues, LLC. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've read maybe 40% of what's on that bookshelf behind me. I should take a census to see if that's true or not. Hey, there's my front door. Yeah. Look, oh, that's my closet. Hey, there you are, my laptop. Yeah. If you go that way, kitchen's along that wall. So, like my fridge, you see, my fridge is basically casting a shadow on the door here. It's not very big. I have little counter space. Like I was thinking about buying a toaster recently, then I thought, well, where am I gonna put it? I do have an oven. I mean, it's all the appliances are full size. Yes, it's a galley. It's a galley kitchen. So I do know where you're going with that. Paul's old apartment. Yeah, which it baffles me. I believe I have a picture of that somewhere. I thought it was so absurd because they basically didn't expect you to use that oven at all. There was no way to safely pull a hot dish out of that oven. At that time of my life, I didn't cook a lot either. Nowadays, I would hate it. I wouldn't even rent there because how can you even use that? Huel. I actually just saw a video from James May, formerly of Top Gear and the Grand Tour, where he tested a bunch of protein drinks, of which Huel was one. I don't recall the names of them, but I do know that he ranked them, and Huel came in second out of like five or six. I don't know, but his producer, who is becoming more and more a part of these videos, said that she drinks Huel all the time. Human fuel. And in liquid form, theoretically. Ants, oh, usually where they live. Don't look up. I I saw a video recently that I considered equitable to animal cruelty. It's like playing a practical, but it's like playing a practical joke on an animal. I know ants are considered insects, but um, somebody put like a round piece of ham on the ground. An ant came by, a single ant, like figured out what it was, and then went off to tell its friends, right? And then took the ham away, put like a plastic disc on the ground, and then comedy ensued when all the ants came by to take care of the ham, but it was no longer ham, it was hard plastic. It's just a prank, bro. Yeah. It's interesting. In my mind, I don't think of insects as animals. I think of them as their own thing, as insects. Fish is an animal. Yeah. Insects, arachnids, um, bees, crabs. Well, I don't know. I mean, granted, Paul, I haven't really given this a lot of thought up until now, so I don't have definitive answers for you for everything. I know you like to put people in boxes. That's kind of been your thing. I am an undertaker. It's not my job to label people. Now it's like we're playing a game of pyramid, $20,000 pyramid. Yes. Yeah. Do you consider a hot dog a sandwich or a hamburger? Well, in the right conditions, the whole earth is a sandwich. I think I think yes, I believe someone has. I don't know how exact they've been, but like put a piece of bread on the ground. Yeah, an earth sandwich. We talked about the floating museum. Yeah, you gave them money, and you get to go look at their new digs. Hmm. I knew they were gonna shake you down. I do not. Oh, yeah. They got like a grant or something. Yeah. uh, yeah. You support them and will stand behind them. We have a correction from last week, come from listener Catherine. Ding. I can't remember the context of what we were talking about. We were mentioning how like if you mix bleach and something else, that creates a poisonous gas. That something else is ammonia. Don't do it. Don't mix your ammonia and bleach, people. From Catherine, listener Catherine, from all the way from Scotland, still listening to the show. That's Gen X for you. Who were now? Wait, who was this again? Ah, gotcha. Oh right, yeah, I'm remembering this story now because I'm like, well, that's why he works at Pizza Hut. Right here on the GudeLaurance podcast. Oh, okay. Paul can probably see my confused expression. Got into it with an inanimate object. So this person picked a fight, had an altercation with an inanimate object. I mean, like driving your car into a bollard could be having an altercation with an inanimate object. Did this person drive a car into something? Did this person drive a car into a building? Oh. Maybe a building. Somehow. But Mr. Show adjacent. I am familiar with the Better Call Saul. Saul Goodman, played by Bob Odenkirk. That wasn't Mr. Show? Jesus Christ. Yes. I believe, yeah, there is a former member of Mr. Show who might be uninvited to things. Okay. Yeah, they were. He was a voice actor on Bob's Burgers? I don't, but I now think I know what you're talking about. Eugene Merman got into a car accident. A little bit. Was Eugene Merman in Mr. Show at some point? Yes. Are you talking about Patrick Fabian's character? For some reason, I'm not remembering his character's name. Yeah, the lawyer guy. Uh, Howard. We're still talking about the TV show Better Call Saul and somebody who is on a redemption arc. Oh, okay. Yeah. That character. Yeah. He works, he's a parking lot attendant. Like a kiosk. A parking. A toll. Toll booth. Toll booth. Jesus Christ. We went a long way to get to that. Is a toll booth a building? Um, is a structure a building? Like what does a building need to be a building? Is it just four walls and a ceiling? Is a tent a building? I would not call a tent a building. Yeah, permanent structure. So we're trying to figure out what Eugene Merman ran into. A toll booth? Was he drunk? Oh. Yeah. Mm. Oh, and that's how you heard about this story. Yeah. And that's how you heard about this story. I don't know. Do I have any news? Nothing I really want to talk about. It's all depressing stuff. Have we haven't talked since your birthday, have we? What is today? Today's the 20th. Yeah. Friday. Warning, David Byrne won't be in attendance. Ooh, and the super secret Patreon special. Reservations? Yeah. Let me guess. Was it? I'm gonna say with tip, the total came out to, let's see, three people, probably not a lot of drinks. I'm gonna say between $75 and $85. Wow. It's my birthday. I'm gonna treat myself. Yeah. That's a pretty was it good at least? So why is that tiger crying? Yeah. Go there again? I mean, occasionally that, you gotta treat yourself. $45 dessert. Yeah. Okay. For the rest of my life. I'll tell you what I did on to celebrate your birthday. I had dinner at Szechuan Noodle Bowl. We are not sponsored by Szechuan Noodle Bowl, but I'm going to shout them out anyway because I love the place. It's in the CID, Chinatown International District. It's a little hole in the wall place. There's never anybody in there. They only take cash, so it could be a money laundering front, and it feels like they're just an inspection away from being shut down by the health department. But they have the best wontons in the city. So I met a couple friends at Szechuan Noodle Bowl, and we had dinner before we went to go see the Fussy Cloud Puppet Slam at Theater Off Jackson. It was good. It was good. We got there late, so we didn't have the best seats. We sat like in the back row, house left. So sometimes the puppets were doing tiny things with their tiny hands, and I just couldn't see it. Yeah. Never a good sign when your dentist looks into your mouth and goes, huh. Right. I don't know. Isn't there a difference between like being on antibiotic to fight an infection versus having antibiotic qualities in like a hand soap? And then lo and behold, your boss was right. My left my left arm hurts for some reason. Like I had lifted something heavy with it, and it's sore. So anybody watching the YouTube feed looking at me grimacing and holding my arm, it's not because I'm having a heart attack. I do mostly wear only black. Although today I'm switching it up. Hey, it's a grapefruit with antlers. Yeah. That character is not treated very well by her community. Oh, I didn't get that. I believed her, and I felt that her friends who said that she was telling that story to elicit sympathy for herself and to give and to bring attention to herself. I felt they were like I was not on their side essentially. And I didn't feel like the show was setting it up that way either. I felt the show was telling me as an audience member, um, Patty, which is her character's name, I believe, was is you know, yeah, is telling the truth. Not offhand. Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. I one of the reason why I'll always remember her as Patty, not Patricia, is because her bookmobile is called the Patty Wagon. Yeah, yeah. That's fun. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's how bookmobiles are just basically built. Yeah. 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 I mean, I don't remember every single one of his scenes, but I remember him being on the show. Yeah. Yeah. It's possible. Of course, I don't know how much I was going to say, I don't know how much David Milch took actor input. Like, he was, from all accounts that I've heard, he was a very controlling person in terms of storytelling. David Milk. Luck was a TV show. I don't remember this one. Okay. they they kept killing horses just like for fun. Right. Was it? Deadwood, John and Cincinnati, Luck. They did a Deadwood movie. I mean, that's the last thing that I remember. Hey, let's look up what David Milch is doing. I do not. Uh, the last thing that David Milch wrote was the Deadwood movie. That was in 2019. He wrote an episode of True Detective, which I just finished watching. He wrote season one episode. No, season three episode, which I no, he's a season three episode. Season three, episode four, the hour and the day. Only through season three, yeah, because I've seen season four more recently. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's our horrible rumors got started, Paul Goody. If you're just tuning in to this podcast, what are you doing? When it aired, actually. I'll buy it. I'm still watching 6 Feet Under. I thought that I had only seen up through season two because at the end of season two, Nate goes into surgery and he has this dream where he's jogging on a street, on a road, like out in the middle of nowhere, and this bus rolls up and it's empty and like it fades to white as he's looking at this bus. I thought that was the last thing I ever saw from that show, but then I watched the first episode of season three, and there was a scene in it that I remembered. So who the heck knows? Maybe I've seen season three. Maybe I've only seen part of season three. Back when I was watching it, I had to borrow the DVDs from probably Brett, and so I don't know if I finished season three. But 6 Feet Under is one of those TV shows that, and I think I mentioned this more recently, is known to have stuck the landing. Peter Krause. Krause. Sports Night. Oh. I've never heard of The Lost Room. I actually have never seen Sports Night. Yeah. It's funny. I think I borrowed the DVD from someone, and I heard that Sports Night, like, either they added the laugh track after the. I think this is what happened. So there was no laugh track when the show was originally airing, but they added the laugh track later on because I guess audiences didn't know what was funny and needed help. And the DVD that I was borrowing had the laugh track on it, and there was no way to turn it off. And I like watched the first episode and then like noped out of the rest because I'm like, since I know, like if I didn't know that there was a laugh track free version, I would have watched this. Peter Krause, Michael C. Hall. I do not. The final Bowie album, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. He's there in this season. There's a subplot where he joins the L.A. gay men's chorus, and he's got a nice singing voice. Yeah, while he was filming Dexter, and I think while he was married to the actress who played his on-screen sister. Or he might have got cancer after they had divorced, but still played siblings on the TV show. It was a crazy situation. Frances Conroy plays the mom, and she is an absolute delight. 6 feet under. I actually don't, I've looked up all these actors, and I knew at some point what they were in, but I haven't committed it to memory. So I'm looking up Frances Conroy right now, just to see if she's been anything. Um, are you talking about? Is this a TV show or a movie that you're thinking of? Oh, she was in some episodes of Arrested Development. She was in The Mist, the TV show The Mist. Not the are you thinking of American Horror Story, which I have not seen? The movie Joker. Is this later, like long ago, earlier? Um, I'm not seeing anything too like. Well, I don't know what the heck you watched. The Mentalist. She was in an episode of The Mentalist. She's been in Grey's Anatomy. Who hasn't? Does a lot of television. There's a lot of television. The Wicker Man. She was in The Wicker Man. Yeah. Well, anyway, so yeah, so Frances Conroy is again can't yeah the mom can't not like her, even though she can be a little much in the TV show. There is a sister who actually does look like a young Frances Conroy. It's Lauren Ambrose. The only thing I remember seeing her in was Sleepwalk with Me, the Mike Birbiglia quasi autobiographical film. In that movie, she played his long suffering girlfriend. who I think broke up with him in the movie. So weird in a good way. Weird in that you should probably like go back to the hospital kind of way. For those at home, Paul faked passing out. Made a strange noise, booped his head on the table a little bit. How long are you going to let it go? Until it can't stay up on its own? Oh, the beard. Oh, I see. Yeah. So it's... Gotcha. Smurfy. I did not know that. You mean two Smurfs high? Two Smurf? Dave Smurf? Keeps the doctor away, but only if you have really great aim. My grocery store's all out of Smurfs, though. They're not going to get a fresh batch in until next week. And with that, let's put 2 minutes on the front so we can end there. The nearest ones that I know of are at the theater, but in terms of the city whole, I'm sure there's a hardware store on 4th Avenue. I'm Paul Goody, and this is Jackass. Guess what I'm gonna do with these bolt cutters? Why do you have bolt? Did you need to break into your own house? How close are you to a metal motorcycle that is also a pencil sharpener? Because I got one right there, and it's a pencil sharpener. Boop, boop. Well, as long as you keep learning, the owl's going to say nice things. Next week on the GudeLaurance podcast. Until then, the podcast is closed. Still on Wednesday next week? All right. Program note for all of you stations with us down the line. And